Siri bot says. Siri bot is here.
Okay, stream's hot. You guys, your voices are not yet on, so let me know when you're ready, and we'll send it over to you. Stand by.
You know it's hotter than Valhalla, it's brighter than the sun, and I'm wishing and hoping for the rain to come. People looking tired and trees are falling down. You know that insects out are lighting and the birds won't make a sound. Sometimes I'm wishing something would ease the pain, yeah, make the world much greener. What we need is rain, bring on the rain. Let the angels cry, bring on the rain. We all could breathe a sigh. It's so dry, my brain is fried.
Okay, coming to you guys.
There's no
Pretty. Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and children of all ages. How are you today? It is Wednesday. It is the 8th of April. We have, as our usual, cohorts in crime here today. We have, of course, the Manzi Cooper back in control room A. We have Evan the Wildman Dietz on drums here today. And, of course, me with a boo-boo. But what are we going to do? I'm Carl Burke from Burkes Remedy. Glad you're all here with us today. Sorry about last week. A couple of us were under the weather. I was with the doctor with this, and Evan had a bad head cold, and, you know, it is what it is. That's life.
Life comes at you.
It does come at you. And sometimes it smacks you hard, and you know what you do? You get mad and you smack it back. That's what you do. So yeah, so today what we're going to do is we, of course, are working on the album Happiness Ain't Everything. And we are going to be working on some of the drum parts today. And that's why we have Evan here, of course, because he is the drummer guy. So that's why we have him here. So, yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Makes sense. You got anything to throw in, Zeke?
No,
Evan?
No, you're doing
Evan?
fine. I'm just here to support. You know?
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm feeling a little chipper today. You know, first time in a long time. I got loved ones in the hospital, so back and forth with that. And, you know, it's always tough around the holidays, especially on Easter, but you made the best of it. We had a nice pasta meal and everybody ate well, you know? So, I mean, you know.
Yeah, hope everyone had a good Easter.
Yeah, definitely. Hope you have a great
Passover.
Easter. And, you know.
Or Passover.
Passover, exactly. You know, I think Ramadan's not yet. Ramadan is.
Are you Jewish, Evan? I'm not sure.
No.
I don't know if Dietz is Jewish.
No, Dietz is German.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Everybody thinks Burke is Irish, and it's not. It's Swiss. Okay, I think they changed the name because I think Burke over in Germany is spelled. Well, no, it's spelled Berk. All right.
People did change their name when they immigrated. A, it
Yeah.
sounded like they were from a particular country, or B, to hide who they were.
Exactly. They were very bad people. They were nasty people.
No, they were not. I mean, I'm just saying that in some cases was the case. They were not all.
Not all of them. I'm just saying though.
Relatives were probably okay.
Mine, well, yeah.
Probably.
Well, my grandfather fought the Nazis in World War I, or Germany. They weren't Nazis then.
Grandfather.
I don't know. But just see, you don't know that. That's, you know.
Most of my
like,
family came over
actually,
Civil War.
My
Civil War. Wow, early, really early.
My
Okay, so well, chances are then you guys were friends.
my grandparents from Ireland both came over 1898 and 1901. And first they went to Canada, then they went from Canada and came here into Buffalo because there was a ton of jobs. And my grandfather worked at the steel plant, you know, did that kind of thing. And my grandmother had a candy store. She had a little candy store. And my aunt and my uncle, my mom wanted to help continue it, but my aunt and my uncle didn't have nothing to do with it, so they sold it. They had it in their house, sold the house. So history. But anyways, moving on to music.
That is for the see
we'll do that next week.
Do a whole stream about the history of you and your family.
We'll do that next week.
I mean, maybe next week.
Well, when we do the podcast. Next week for the podcast.
Maybe, yeah.
I'll condense it.
No, we
I'll
can stretch
condense
that
it.
out, you know, if it's for the podcast.
So like this or like this?
We'll do just your first year, 1 year per hour.
Oh, wow. When I was just a little baby.
When mom and dad met each other and started dating.
Yep. Oh, I could tell you.
Later.
I know. Yeah, I know. Actually, yeah, no, never mind. Those are some stories for another day, trust me.
So, do you want to just run one off, Evan, and see what happens here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, folks, today we are working on a song called Happiness Ain't Everything. And if we get that done, who knows what we'll do next. We'll just figure that out as we go along. We're just going to go right down the line. Right down the list.
Oh, stop. Whoops.
Didn't do anything.
Don't do it.
I didn't.
Oh my God! What the hell was that? Jesus Christ!
I think that was my bottle.
Is that barking spider?
It was my bottle.
Oh, okay.
Did a crinkle.
Frightening. Okay, here we go. And rolling.
I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. Get a grip, black is white, and less is more. Heaven waits behind that door, and who knows what tomorrow may bring. Rich is poor, and the bad are good. Here on earth, you know it's understood. The more fake is real, you better stay awake. Behind the wheel, you know I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring when happiness ain't everything. Life is death, happy, sad, all those things you wish you had. The meat get tough, and love is hate. I hope I meet you at the pearly gate. You know I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring. You know I get down on my knees and pray that
I think you got it. Now, what I noticed is you hesitated a little bit in the beginning. Then you found the groove.
Yeah, it wasn't so much a hesitation. It's finding, because I don't think the first couple bars are in 4. There's just like that gap of like 2, and then so it's like finding where it skips that initial beat.
I think you did find it later on because because when you were going that boom, 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 boom. So you kind of you were listening to the bass I was playing. You know, you're staying in tempo with that. So that, like I said, I think is the main part of it. You know, sticking with that tempo. It is a little bit of a weird tempo. I know it is. It's some.
Yeah, just that initial getting into the groove. But once you're in it, you're in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
okay.
Run it again.
All right.
I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring when happiness ain't everything. Down is up, left is right. Get a grip, you better hold on tight. Black is white, and less is more. Heaven waits behind that door, and who knows what tomorrow may bring. Rich is poor, and the bad are good. Here on earth, you know it's understood. The war is peace, fake is real. You better stay awake. Behind the wheel, you know I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring when happiness ain't everything. Life is death, happy, sad, all those things you wish you had. The meat gets tough, and love is hate. I hope I meet you at the pearly gate. You know I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring. You know I get down on my knees and pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring when happiness ain't everything. You know that happiness ain't everything. Oh, yeah, happiness ain't everything. No, 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 yeah, it ain't everything. No, 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 happiness ain't everything.
And
time.
if I'm happy with it, we can move on.
All right.
And if I'm not, I'll say, oh, damn, I was that close.
Well, there was one little spot. I want to see if you pick it out.
It was kind of, if you're thinking of what I'm thinking, it's near the end where I went to do just a little double bass fill, and it might sound like it's on purpose.
You went, okay. Is that, okay.
It didn't quite bounce for me, so it
That
missed
is
the beat.
not the, it was like you were doing that and then you were doing all this extra simple stuff.
Yeah.
And I think what you did on the bass drum is fine.
Yeah.
But I would keep the rhythm the way you had it on those cymbals.
Just at the end instead of doing
at
like
the end, then go a little bit.
Trying to go a little Zeppelin-y on you, but I'll keep it simple.
No. I mean, no, I hear you.
Let's listen to it.
Let's listen to it.
And we can always do another.
Exactly.
I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring when happiness ain't everything. Down is up, left is right. Get a grip, you better hold on tight. Black is white, and less is more. Heaven waits behind that door, and who knows what tomorrow may bring. Rich is poor, and the bad are good. Here on earth, you know it's understood. The war is peace, fake is real. You better stay awake. By the time the real, you know I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring when happiness ain't everything. Life is death, happy, sad, all those things you wish you had. To be get and love is sweet. I hope I meet at the pearly gate. You know I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring. You know I get down on my knees and pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring when happiness ain't everything. You know that happiness ain't everything. Oh, yeah, happiness ain't everything. No, yeah, it ain't everything. No,
To me, it's more Stone Temple Pilots than it is
It's what?
Zeppelin. To me, it had more of a Stone Temple Pilots feel.
Okay.
The song itself overall now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
hear
just
it one
talking
more
about
time?
the bass drum, like the double is at the end. I mean, I'm happy with, but if you want me to simplify the end, oh, don't hurt yourself, Pops.
No, I gotta stand because
Yeah. You're number 1 times 2.
that's right. One for each of you for laughing at me.
The bad finger.
Are we listening to it, or what are we doing?
Yeah, it's
I
going
want
right
to
now.
listen to it.
You want to do it again?
I want to hear it one more time.
Okay.
And who knows what tomorrow may bring when happiness ain't everything. Down is up, left is right. Get a grip, you better hold on tight. Black is white, and less is more. Heaven waits behind that door, and who knows what tomorrow may bring. Rich is poor, and the bad are good. Here on earth, you know it's understood. The war is peace, fake is real. You better stay awake.
rolls out of that. Life is death. Happy, sad. All those things you wish you had. The weekend and love is good. I hope I meet you at the pearly gate. You know I get down on my knees and I pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring? You know I get down on my knees and pray that heaven helps me make it through another day in this town. And who knows what tomorrow may bring? When happiness means everything, you know that happiness means everything. Oh, yeah, happiness means everything. No, 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 yeah, it ain't everything. No, 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 happiness Yeah, I did. Yeah.
As long as the timing is there, everything else could be adjusted in editing as far as levels and all that other stuff. So the timing, it was perfect. And kudos. Golf clap.
Oh, no, that was very nice.
I just wanted to say, I thought it was very nice. So that was going, that's
right.
marked as the drums are done.
Okay.
So then the next song he needs to listen to is, because this is a new one, and this I think you're going to like it. You never heard it before.
No, I haven't heard any of these except that one we just did.
Sometimes You Gotta Roll is number 2. So that's going to be the next one.
You are correct.
Okay.
What's today's date? It's not March anymore. The 9th?
Ooh.
The 8th. I'm a time traveler. Thought it was the 9th.
I hope you don't end up in a Waffle House. The guy who was in charge of FEMA, I guess twice, has been projected from his house somewhere in where it is in Georgia to Waffle Houses 40 to 50 miles away. And
Projected.
one time, he was found in a ditch in front of a Baptist church, like 60 miles away.
That must have been one hell of a service.
I think they called that white lightning down there.
Okay, we need...
Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Only God can do
All
it.
right, I gotta set up all this here for the new setup here.
Okay.
All right.
Give me a minute. I gotta find tracks I can use. What is track 11? What the hell is that?
That's a good one.
I have a sheet and it says bonus. Look from within is track 11, if I'm not mistaken.
It's probably base.
Track 11. Yeah, track 11 would be Look From Within. That's the bonus.
Base.
It's probably the bass.
No,
It's all about that bass. No trouble.
7. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. Six, 7, and 8.
Are you are just stuck on Led Zeppelin, huh?
When the levee breaks.
Huh? I know. That's what I'm saying. You're stuck on Zeppelin. I knew what you were playing.
Honestly, if you're not stuck on Zeppelin, there's something wrong with you.
Let's give you guys a group.
Don't make me think there's something wrong with you, Carl. There's always time for Zeppelin.
Here's the thing.
Oh no.
No. Hold on. And I'm a guitar player. Jimmy Page is not my favorite guitar player.
Not?
No.
That's fine.
There's a lot of other guys. Dave Mason, for instance.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
But I will say the rest of the guys in the group, you know, I wish John Bonham was still around because he was the quintessential drummer who just made stuff up. He didn't have a rhyme to reason and he made it sound good. It's like
Okay, Evan, can you give me a few drums real quick? Okay, yeah, I'm getting someone everywhere. Awesome. All right, I'm going to play you back your stuff. Stand by.
Okay.
Oh, my.
You might want to listen to it first before you try to play to it.
Yeah, I am.
And thanks for being with us again today. We're working on Happiness Ain't Everything. This song is entitled Sometimes You Gotta Roll.
And sometimes you gotta wait till it starts. There we go.
Thoughts are written by poets as these. I hear their words are rustling through the trees, wondering what the norm is now. It doesn't really matter anyhow. Standing here with a gun in my hands, I guess I went to kill another man. When it comes between us and them, let them sing their funeral hymn. Sometimes you gotta laugh, sometimes you're gonna cry. Do something in this life before you're going up and die. Sometimes you gotta ride, yeah, sometimes you gotta roll. You gotta do what it takes to save your heart and soul. Sometimes you gotta roll. This world, it'll sometimes tear you down. Don't speak of the things we do when no one's around. You know you're gonna cry. You gotta do something in this life before you go up and die.
What's up?
Okay. Do me a favor.
What's the matter?
Drop out the second guitar with the tapping. Take it out completely. Just the guitar, the bass, and the vocal.
Okay.
I think he's going to have a better idea of listening to it that way.
It was a little,
Because what
It was
we're
a
going
fixed
to,
sonic
I
wall.
think when we go back,
Oh, yeah,
when we were
there's a
trying
lot
to
going
create
on.
this wall
And
of
we
sound,
haven't
you know,
been
like
able to
the old
mix it yet.
days when they'd make the wall of sound. So that's what we're looking for. But I think for recording purposes,
Yeah, what do you want to hear then? The
because we'll
bass?
drop, I want to hear the bass, the guitar, the first guitar,
All right, let me play it. Start taking stuff out.
guitar one.
I'll just start taking stuff out. Just-
Okay.
All right.
now initially, off first bat, wait till that big wall comes in for me to come in, or otherwise when it's just you, I could just do the until it starts up.
Yeah, give
Okay,
it
do you
then-
want this one?
the bass. Yes,
Okay, you want that?
that's bass. Yeah.
Thoughts are written by poets as these.
Yep.
I hear their words are rustling through the trees, wondering what
want that
the
guitar or no?
norm is now.
Hold on.
It doesn't really matter anyhow. Standing here with a gun in my
I guess I went.
That's the one I don't want.
Man, when it comes between us and them, let them sing that Sometimes you gotta laugh. Sometimes you're gonna cry.
What about this one?
Do something in the sky.
Maybe that was a one with a filter on it or something.
Well, the one does have a filter on it. Both guitars have filters on it.
Okay.
The one had a slight reverb on it so that when I was tapping, you could. That guitar we want. That's the main guitar one.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta roll.
And the vocals and the bass, yeah.
You gotta do what it takes if you wanna save your mortal
Okay, what do you want to hear lesson roll?
soul. Sometimes you gotta roll.
For me personally, turn down the bass
This
and turn
world, it'll sometimes
down Carl a
tear
little.
you
And
down.
Turn my vocal down a little.
and turn the bass down.
And bring the bass down a little.
All I'm hearing is your voice and bass. Like the guitar just
Yeah,
sounds.
the guitar is the real rhythm, and that's what he needs to hear. So, as far as sound, we want
That's a lot better.
we want guitar, then vocal, then bass.
Sometimes you gotta rock.
A little more for Carl. A little more on vocal.
You gotta do what it takes if you wanna sing your mortal soul.
Give him the thumbs up.
That
So
sounds
good.
better. Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the everything else good? The bass, lesson roll?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll try this then.
All right. Sounds good.
Don't be mad if I change my mind later.
I don't care.
Well, no. I mean, I could tell.
I'm just trying to make it sound good so you can hear what you need to hear to do your job. So
Yes.
whatever you want is fine.
As I was looking at Evan, listening to it before, I could tell he was like, I really can't get a definition of any one particular instrument
Yeah, I
at
know.
this
There's
time.
so much going on.
There's so much going on. So, like I said, in the editing process, we're going to go back and adjust. So,
No, obviously.
I want him to feel
part of the
comfortable.
process.
Yeah, I just want him to be as comfortable.
So
Yeah.
that's what we're just talking. That's what we're just talking.
That's what we're doing.
Now, if I would be so gratuitous, it does sound like a song that could have a few choppy drum stuff in there. However, if you want me to just still keep it simple, stupid, I got no problem doing that. I'm just saying.
Well,
No, you should try. Always try what you think might sound good, and
exactly.
start out with that. If you have
Exactly.
ideas, start out with those ideas.
If you have ideas, I mean, it's a little bit different than any song you've ever heard me play. Because I'm playing and muting strings, and then that's why I'm muting the strings to get that
Yeah. And
electric guitar effect.
like initially, I'm getting like a Bob Dylan All Along the Watchtower version of drums. Like,
Something like that, a little bit, yeah. Okay. Maybe a little slower.
not as much bell in there,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
throwing it in maybe at the end of a verse.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Not, full chop song and just
let's
showing,
run through it once. We'll record it.
let's
and
try
see
it.
what happens.
yeah, play it
We're
because I
recording,
haven't
see
heard the
what we
full
got.
thing yet.
Okay, so let's play the whole thing through.
Play the whole thing and then
All right.
re-cue it for me to go through it.
Okay.
Is where I'm at.
Okay.
Thoughts are written by poets as these. I hear their words are rustling through the trees. Wondering what the norm is now. It doesn't really matter anyhow. Standing here with a gun in my hands. I guess I went and killed another man. When it comes between us and them, let them sing that funeral hymn. Sometimes you gotta laugh. Sometimes you're gonna cry. Do something in this life before you go up and die. Sometimes you gotta ride.
gotta roll. You gotta do what it takes if you wanna save your mortal soul. Sometimes you gotta roll. This world, it'll sometimes tear you down. Don't speak of the things we do when no one's around. You know you're gonna cry. You gotta do something in this life before you go and lost when you die. Sometimes you gotta rock. Sometimes you gotta roll. You gotta do what it takes if you wanna save your mortal soul. Sometimes you gotta roll. Yeah, sometimes you gotta roll.
Oh, I liked it.
Thoughts are written by poets as these. I hear their words are rustling through the trees. Wondering what the norm is now. It doesn't really matter anyhow. Standing here with a gun in my hands. I guess I went and killed another man. When it comes between us and them, let them sing their funeral hymn. Sometimes you gotta laugh. Sometimes you're gonna cry. Do something in this life before you going up and die. Sometimes you gotta rock. Yeah, sometimes you gotta roll. You gotta do what it takes if you wanna save your mortal soul. Sometimes you gotta roll. This world, it'll sometimes tear you down. Don't speak of the things we do when no one's around. You know you're gonna cry. You gotta do something in this life before you go up and die. Sometimes you gotta rock. And sometimes you gotta roll. You gotta do what it takes if you wanna save your mortal soul. Sometimes you gotta roll. Yeah, sometimes you gotta roll. Sometimes you gotta roll. This world, it'll sometimes tear you down. Don't speak of the things we do when no one's around.
Sometimes you gotta roll. You gotta do what it takes if you wanna save your soul. Sometimes you gotta roll. Yeah, sometimes these. I hear their words rustling through the trees, wondering what the norm is now. It doesn't really matter anyhow. I'm standing here with a gun in my hands. I guess I went and killed another man. When it comes between us and them, let them sing their funeral hymn. Sometimes you gotta laugh. Sometimes you're gonna cry. Oh, something in this life.
All right, we're gonna start it from the beginning.
Can
All
you
right.
give me less bass on
Less
the full
bass,
take?
just
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
less bass, a little
Let
bit
me
more
find it here.
guitar. A little bit more guitar.
Going up and die. Sometimes you gotta rise.
Right there. That's
You
good.
gotta roll. You gotta do what it takes if you save your mama's soul. Sometimes you gotta roll. This world, it'll sometimes tear you down. Don't speak of the things we do with no You gotta do something in this
That was much better. Yeah. You just, like I said,
Oh,
just,
I was just trying to follow along. I wasn't trying to play
just
anything.
like I said, you just want to find the, because it's okay. So it's a little calmer in the beginning,
Of course.
and then when I really start cranking into it, that's when the tempo stays the same. You just hit it harder. Hit it harder. So make what, so less being more, but it's not. So you're not moving as much, but you're putting more into each stroke at specific times. Kind of like when I play the guitar, or if I'm playing the bass and you hear me go like that. That's kind of like, that'd be like, if you hear me doing stuff like that, that would be a good time for you to like maybe do that little fill. You know, when I'm doing little things like that, you know, keep the constant beat that's going through the song. When you hear those, like that little gap where I've got the bridge, okay, you could like slow down a little bit and then like kind of fall into it that way.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
All right. Want to give it a shot?
Yes.
Let's give it a shot.
All right, all right.
And again, everybody out there on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube, thanks for hanging with us today.
Let me know when you're ready, Evan.
I'm ready.
You ready?
It's born ready. Sort of.
Yeah. Kind of.
Okay, we're rolling.
gist of it. Did you like when it went quiet, the background? Did that work for you?
Yes.
Okay,
Hi.
good, because it needs some pop up.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm here. What's up? That unfortunately is not a that we can do about it right now.
No, you were clear on that call, so don't worry about it. Just get back into it.
I played a little sing, sing, sing on the bass drums just to keep the people entertained.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Give them a little jazzy lesson.
Thank you.
All right, you want to listen to that back?
Yes.
No, I know it's not going to be a keeper. Actually,
Oh, it was so good.
well, it was good, but it wasn't. There were, I know at least once I hit the
And
microphone.
now it's gone forever.
I know at least once I
You
hit the
gotta do it
microphone
again. Now
instead
you
of the
don't have a
snare.
choice. Now you got.
I know I missed a beat somewhere, and considering it was my first playthrough,
It sounded good though. Okay, standing by. Let me know when you're ready.
that would be like a good live performance. But as far as recording, nah, you got to make it.
Okay.
Mwah. Go ahead, I'm ready.
Rolling. Thanks for that follow.
Thanks, Xable Gaming. Xable Cable.
Thank you for following.
Thoughts are written by Burkes as these. I hear their words are rustling through the trees. Wondering what the norm is now. It doesn't really matter anyhow. I get my hands going on the man. When it comes to me, let them think that
Zibulgaming says, very good job you are doing there. A big greeting from faraway Serbia for the team and especially for my brother Zeke Cooper.
There he is. Xable Gaming in the house. Thanks for dropping by, buddy.
Thanks for the compliments. Much appreciated. It'll be one of the things I whisper to them into the mirror 3 inches from it.
Oh, yeah, let me get your mics on.
Doing a good job.
We've got special mics for the boys now.
Hey, don't have to
You
pick it
is
up and down.
smart, you is kind, and you is beautiful.
Yeah, that's the nationally famous recording star Darko Pesic out of Serbia.
Yeah.
Zibulgaming says, the drummer is excellent.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Thank you.
The drummer is excellent.
He is.
Oh, shucks. Some of my other mics are a little loose, so I'm just going to adjust them now. And
Yeah, do it now.
but
Do it now.
getting closer, and then during those choruses where it's kind of instead of like the choppy, like got to that heavier beat. How you feeling about that?
I actually, everything you did that take fell into place perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, instead of like
unless
the
you feel you want to do something
Let's
different.
listen to it.
Oh yeah, I like that too. You want to listen back to this real quick?
wanna
yeah,
listen
just so I can keep the
Yeah.
ideas, but I know I
While
missed
he's messing around.
when it came back. I think I like putting that at the beginning too, and then kind of bringing it back there. You know, like a little good musical thing.
Yeah.
But I totally missed it on the second one. I knew it was there, and I just pooped my
That's all right.
pants.
That's what makes the song unique.
That's right. Never play the same thing twice. And Tom Morello from Rage Against
I
the
never
Machine
play the
says.
same thing twice.
Tom Morello from Rage says, if you
That's
make a
right.
mistake, do it again so people think you did it on purpose.
That's right. Quit it now!
All right.
I was listening to that on the way over, you know.
Let me.
Zibulgaming says,
Get this up.
I hope you are all well and healthy. I greet you very much and send my support. Go ahead, guys.
Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate you, sir. Definitely.
Thoughts are written by Burkes' knees. I hear their words are rustling through the trees. Wondering what the number is now. It doesn't really matter anyhow. I get the when it comes to me, let the things happen.
Take my bad.
I thought we were
I
going to listen
started
to.
wa-
Yeah,
we were
let's
gonna-
listen
I
to what you
started to
did.
wonder. I was starting to wonder.
I
whether
don't
thought we
think
were
he
doing
knew what
another
it was
take.
I
doing.
heard my drums and do a fill that I didn't play here. Oh, okay. Started over. My bad.
Confused.
Okay, yeah, I had them both up at one point.
All
I'm
right,
like, "Ooh,
let's
see what this sounds like."
let's.
Are we gonna listen to it?
Let's
then?
Yeah, listen to
Or
it.
do you want to just dump it?
No, I
Listen
wanna
to it so I can
to
keep track
I
of the
like
ideas.
this.
All right, here we go.
My goodness gracious.
Thanks, Xable Gaming. Xable,
We should leave that on.
Thoughts are written by Burkes' knees. I hear their words are rustling through the trees. Wondering what the number's now. It doesn't really matter anyhow. I get the wind killing the man. When it comes to me,
I thought that was good. What didn't you like about it?
A few spots where I either missed a fill or it wasn't quite in line with what we were. You know what? Hold on to it.
Okay.
Okay, let me set up for that.
This time around, I will tell you, you got faster again.
Yeah, it kind of.
And then when you tried to do the fills, you rushed to.
It definitely did.
So, okay, so again, keep this beat in the back of your head, and that's what you work around, because that's the beat that I have in my head as I am singing this song. Even though it seems like I'm going faster, I am, but I'm still playing within this beat constantly. I don't know how else to explain it. You can't listen to a individual instrument. I guess you got to listen to the whole thing.
All right, I got that one set aside.
Okay.
We are prepared to record and clean set of tracks.
Let's try to do it.
Yeah, let's do it again, and then I might need to try something else and come back to this.
Okay.
All right.
If I get like a recording of just your parts to take home.
Okay.
And to really like hone it in, because it does even flow just a little bit in there.
I know. No, I got you.
And locking into those and where the actual fills are, and like that time I just straight up missed one.
No, that's okay.
But yeah, if I could do one more and then see how this one comes out. Let's try one more once.
All right, stand by. Let me just double check something. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. And stand by once again. And we are rolling.
Also written by poets as these. I hear their words are rustling through the trees. Wondering what the norm is now. It doesn't really matter anyhow. I get the wind kicking in the man. When it comes to freedom, let them think that
Zibulgaming says. Maybe the guitar is a little louder compared to Carl's voice. Zeke only takes care not to break through later in the mix. When we record, we usually record with normal volume and later in the mix we increase or decrease it before final processing.
That is what we do, yes. That's what we do in the final editing process, exactly.
It's still a little in my ears, like I
Yeah.
can follow the basic pattern song.
I know where the cues and all that are, but it's still a little like too muddy for me to follow and come up with like specifics and fine-tooth comb it. I think this one, if I could get a copy to take home and really like get a little tighter, I think for now move on, but that one's not done for me.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think if, you know, I went out and played a concert right now, we'd be fine and live, but it's not quite to my standard of what I want to put on tape.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is the guitar is because of all the effect stuff that's involved there. It doesn't get much.
Yeah, and part of it is coming up with a drum part just on a set of pillows on the couch with my drumsticks and not, because once the drums are in, there's that trying to find it's too loud and it's making me deaf, or my drums are way louder than it, I can't follow it. If I take it home with the mix that I'm practicing to now, then I think I can come back with something better quality. I think I'm coming out with something I got the idea is there, but it's not I'm not going to get the finished product today, so might as well move on and learn something else instead of trying to bang my head against the wall.
No, I don't need an explanation.
How about, okay, then
No,
go right to the
I think
next
you
one,
do.
Man of Drowning, then.
I think
Zibulgaming says. And please steal the drummer's shirt for me, it's great, lol.
my wife got it for me. It's from Kohl's. I don't know if they have that in Serbia, but Kohl's.com. Marvin the Martian, baby.
Okay, so what's next?
Man of Drowning.
Okay.
I've heard this one before or not, but
I think you have.
I'll know when I hear it.
You'll know when you hear it.
I think when I first
Against my better judgment started coming, this may have been one of the many. And then it
Against
got
your
back
better
pocketed and-
judgment.
What's that?
Against your better judgment.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, I'm gonna play it through while I add or set up his tracks.
Sounds good.
Must be a lot of front end. There's 8.
Zibulgaming says. Sorry to bother, just maybe a little recommendation, otherwise everything sounds very good.
Yeah, what's up? Working on it. Yeah, I gotta turn off the lavalier mics real quick.
Heaven help me,
See if I can get
can you hear my singing? Heaven help me, can you hear my pleas? I feel like a man a drowning, so long been lost at sea. Mother, help me. You know your boy's been down so long. Mother help me, oh, your boy's been down so long. I'm so sick and tired of singing the same damn song. Sometimes you know it's so unfair, it makes you want to cry. Time flies by so quickly, you can lose it in the blinking of an eye. Oh, why? Lover, help me. You know you got my heart. Lover, help me. 'Cause you know you got my heart. God is jealous 'cause you want my soul, and you have right from the start. Well, sometimes you know it's so unfair, it makes you break down inside. You know that life goes by so quickly, you can lose it in the blinking of an eye. Heaven help me, here we go again. Heaven help me, 'cause here we go again. Oh yeah, I feel just like a man a drowning. I'm just lost, I'm flowing with the wind. Heaven help me, oh, heaven help me. Yeah, heaven help me. Oh, heaven help me. Heaven help me. Heaven help me. Oh, heaven help me.
No,
Okay.
no, I don't believe I've heard that one, but I dig it.
Very jazz, very, yeah.
It's like a little Mad Season in there, if you remember them.
Mad Season, almost like
It was like a
Dave
super group between
Matthews.
Pearl Jam and Alice in Chains. So it was like Lane Staley on vocals, Mike McCreary on
Yep.
guitar.
Yeah.
Kind of, it's that vibe where I think the and this cymbal's a little brighter. I was kind of riding a little on the darker cymbal here. It's a crash, but it worked well. Like,
What if you did it with the hi-hat? Did it on the hi-hat. Try it with the hi-hat.
try it with what?
The hi-hat.
So, I think if I did it on a hi-hat, I wouldn't do so much of the following the strumming. I would just keep it.
All right. Okay.
And then at the end, I can either I'm thinking, do a click the way through. And that last verse, I can either do it,
Yeah, I got you.
or that could be like a.
I think the first with the
You like the bell better at the outro?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. I like
All
it
right.
better.
let's do it again.
Okay.
You can record this one.
All right. Let's try it.
Okie doke.
I like this one. This is like driving at night music.
It is.
This is road trip music. You're in the desert.
Yeah.
There's a vulture circling you.
And
You had
feel
your
like
last
a man
Nature
of
Valley
drowning.
bar 2 days ago.
And you feel like a man of drowning. In
You're
the middle of the desert.
you're relieving yourself in your water bottle.
And it's been a long drive, so it's a gallon jug.
I've never packed a gallon where I drank from it as I drove.
Well, I've never done that.
I've never been a trucker though.
I actually, back when I worked in urology, we had these things for people that had to do testing all the time and had to measure their urine. It was called a Texas catheter, and it's kind of like a condom.
Yeah.
With the catheter at the end that goes into a bag, like
Seems
a
less
regular,
invasive.
like a urethral catheter.
Yeah. Quick question before take. Do you want it the whole way through on the hi-hat? And just keep it real simple?
I think until maybe, like you said, to get to the end. Then maybe
Okay, we're about 1 minute
space a little bit. Maybe then add a little bit of the extra stuff.
Okay, so like near the end, maybe the last chorus, then bring it over here. Okay, because yeah, that would be a nice transition.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm already over there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's try it.
I like it.
away. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Let's play some music.
Moments away.
Aren't we all?
Heaven help me. Can you hear my pleas? Heaven help me. Can you hear my pleas? I feel like a man a drowning, so long been lost at sea. Mother, help me. You know your boy's been down so long. Mother, help me. Oh, your boy's been down so long. I'm so sick and tired of singing the same damn song. Sometimes you know it's so unfair, it makes you want to cry. Time flies by so quickly, you can lose it in the blinking of an eye. Oh, why? Lover, help me. You know you got my heart. Lover, help me. 'Cause you know you got my heart. God is jealous 'cause you want my soul, and you have right from the start. Well, sometimes you know it's so unfair, it makes you break down inside. You know that life goes by so quickly, you can lose it in the blinking of an eye. Heaven help me. Here we go again. Heaven help me, 'cause here we go again. Oh yeah, I feel just like a man a drowning. I'm just lost, I'm flowing with the wind. Heaven help me. Oh, heaven help me. Yeah, heaven help me. Oh, heaven help me. Heaven, help me. Heaven, help me. Oh, heaven, help me.
Just a second.
That was pretty good.
I thought so, definitely.
That about what you're looking for?
Exactly what I was.
All right.
Exactly what I was looking for.
All right. Oh.
Zibbelgaming says. Very good.
Heaven help me. Can you hear my pleas? Heaven help me. Can you hear my pleas? I feel like a man a drowning, so long been lost at sea. Mother, help me. You know your boy's been down so long. Mother, help me. Oh, your boy's been down so long. I'm so sick and tired of singing the same damn song. It makes you want to cry. Time flies by so quickly, you can lose it in the blinking of an eye. Oh, why? Lover, help me. Know you got my heart. Lover, help me. 'Cause you know you got my heart. God is jealous 'cause you want my soul, and you have right from the start. Well, sometimes you know it's so unfair. It makes you break down inside. You know that life goes by so quickly, you can lose it in the blinking of an eye. Heaven help me. Here we go again. Heaven help me. 'Cause here we go again. Oh yeah. I feel just like a man a drowning. I'm just lost. I'm flowing with the wind. Heaven help me. Oh, heaven. Oh, heaven help me. Heaven help me. Heaven help me. Oh, heaven help me.
I like that just the way it is.
I can only think of one way that it could be better.
Okay.
Is if you called it Evan Help Me.
Oh,
It's like
he was working on that one the whole song.
he
Superman
was
says,
sitting there this entire
I also
time.
listen to very good headphones. Everything is great. The guitar and the drum are very nicely matched in the sound level. Great.
Oh, wow. Right
Thank
off the
you.
bat.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm happy with the take.
Okay, well, hold on to it then.
We're going to definitely hold on to that.
And if it changes, it's not going to be by very much.
Hold on to that one. That one's not going anywhere.
Calm Before the Storm is what I have listed next.
Yes. And again, you never heard this song.
That is correct.
So it's 3:33. You're here to what, 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to try to give it a run through?
Yeah, at least listen to
Let's
it.
let him give
Yeah.
him. Let's
Oh,
let
yeah.
him give it a
Opening it
listen.
I don't know
See
if I'll.
we can,
I don't know if I'll get it, but I'll at least get it in my brain.
It's a slower pace song. It's very intense, though. The words are very intense. You listen to the words because there's parts of it that I'm sure when you get to certain parts, like you can almost do like a military type role. You'll hear it.
Living in this great big house, white and dark as coal. Remembering how it used to be before I sold my soul. Started something and I know the end is far from near. But I only got me 30 more months and then I'm out of here. I'm gonna keep on moving. And I'm not looking back.
That's what you got.
Before
That's
I
it.
die, I'm gonna be the king of the world, and I know I'm on the right path. There's a calm before the storm. Calm before the storm. So you know you have been warned. There's a calm before the stuck here in forsaken land, my weapon, my only friend. I can't get close to no one, cause it always seems to end. Rico bought it late last week, and Danny the week before. Down every corner, on almost every street, and behind every door. You don't have to ask me what I'm doing this for. I'm doing it for God and country, and I gotta keep on doing. But there's a calm before the storm. A calm before the storm. Baby, from the day that I was born, it's a calm before the storm. Knocking on my door one day were two men in uniform. I've spent over 20 years in this man's army, so I know this ain't the norm. They said, we regret to tell you, but your child's not coming home. Hit me like a bullet, straight through my heart. My body went numb. Only thing that I could ask them, did they give up a fight? They said if it weren't for them, you know 8 others would be dead. And I said, it still don't make it right. There's a calm before the storm. A calm before the storm. So you know you have been warned. It's a calm before the storm. A calm before the storm. It's a calm before the storm. For
from the day we were born. It's a conversation. Living in this great big house. It's white, it's dark, it's cold.
See, have you never heard that? You've never heard the next song after that? I think
I haven't heard any of these.
so. I think. Does he have your scan disc to put stuff on back there?
I don't know if I have
I know
one
I
on
gave
me.
him mine.
Yeah, I already got yours, but I mean,
Yeah.
to get all this off and export, it's going to take more than a half hour.
I know.
He just give it to me Friday when he sees me.
Yeah, he says you can give it to him Friday.
Oh,
Just so-
yeah, well, yeah.
Just so he has something to practice when he, comes
Oh,
back
yeah, no,
next week.
Yeah,
it's, it's all a matter of time.
Next week I'll be in
I
Toronto
thought-
anyway, so
Oh,
it'll be
okay.
the week after.
Sometimes you got to roll. If you give him that one, Calm Before the Storm and Lord of Pain right now.
I'm just gonna walk this back.
That'd give him 3 songs, so this way, next week, he can go ahead and practice to him.
Yep. Oh, what's in here? I've never been in this part of the studio before.
What? What?
What? Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? What?
Yeah.
He's been retired for like 30 years, and I'm pretty sure they still yell at every wrestling event anytime anyone says anything.
I'd say it's mandatory.
If you go to wrestling, you gotta yell. I haven't watched in years, but what?
Yep.
Okay, so, what are you doing right now?
Well,
You want to practice?
brief that
Try
a
it?
little. How'd you like the? I'm thinking that don't bring that beat in the end that I brought in. I think it could stay the dun dun, and maybe add a tambourine in later. I can do it on snare. I can do it on low tom. Did you have a preference when you were listening?
I think maybe what you might want to do is here's an idea.
I got another
Stay on
snare
the
drum that
snare,
has a deeper top sound.
and then when you get to certain parts of the song, okay, like when you hear me doing those little guitar licks,
Yeah.
and it's that goes on for, I don't know. You could maybe at that point when that's happening, like something on the tom, add a little depth on the tom at that point, then go back to the snare. So basically, drum wise, snare, tom, and whatever cymbal. I think the hi-hat sounded good, what you were doing, and the snare drum sounded good. It's again, this is, I want it to have that military type of feel.
Yeah, this one's not getting a beat. This one's getting percussion.
Yes, this is getting percussioned.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Why don't I?
In case you're wondering what it's about, living in this great big house, it's white, it's dark, it's cold. I wrote this song back in the Bush era when the first war went on.
The first Bush, like HW?
The first one.
HW.
Back in 1993. Yep. When that one started. Because I remember I wrote it the next day. I read it the next day.
Zoloming says, "Oh wow, Carl.
Yeah, I'm pretty deep. I'm pretty deep. So what I did is I just changed it around a little bit to today's day and age, with what everything is going on in the world, with all the different protests, the No Kings protest. And it's funny because I wrote this a long, long time ago before this ever happened.
Oh, yeah, everything's cyclic.
Actually, I think history repeats itself, man.
Oh, yeah, it does. So what are we doing now?
He wants to go ahead and hear Calm Before the Storm, and he wants to practice it.
Okay. Well, so, yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Higher snare where you really get that ring,
I like it.
or middle snare or less ring?
Living in this great big house. It's white, it's
dark, it's cold. Remembering how it used to be before I sold my soul. Started something and I know the end is far from near. But I only got me 30 more months and then I'm out of here. And I'm gonna keep on moving and I'm not looking back. Before I die, I'm gonna be the king of the world, and I know I'm on the right path. There's a calm before the storm, a calm before the storm. So you know you have been warned. There's a calm before the storm. Stuck here in forsaken land, my weapon, my only friend. I can't get close to no one, cause it always seems to end. Rico bought it late last week, and Danny the week before. Down every corner, on almost every street, and behind every door. You don't have to ask me what I'm doing this for. I'm doing it for God and country, and I gotta keep on doing. But there's a calm before the storm, a calm before the storm. Baby, from the day that I was born, it's a calm before the storm. Knocking on my door one day were two men in uniform. I spent over 20 years in this man's army, so I know this ain't the norm. They said, we regret to tell you, but your child's not coming home. Hit me like a bullet, straight through my heart. My body went numb. Only thing that I could ask them, did they give up a fight? They said, if it weren't for them, you know 8 others would be dead. And I said, it still don't make it right. There's a calm before the storm, a calm before the storm. So you know you have been warned. It's a calm before the storm, a calm before the storm. It's a calm before the storm. From the day we were born, it's a calm before the storm. Living in this great big house, it's white, it's dark, it's cold.
Nice.
Do it again. What's that? Yeah, record it again. I think I just missed like I hit a symbol where there was nothing going on. I anticipated it and then it wasn't there because it was one of those delayed out of time things. That's listen to it again and I'll get it. Or just
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
The only thing you were off on.
Yeah,
Everything else was
I agree.
Everything else was good.
Okay.
All right.
I'll probably add in the tambourine later when I have one, but for now, just get the snare and bass drum
Yeah,
down.
I got a tambourine I can bring too.
I got one, but
All right.
at the end of the song, when it gets a little more intense, just keep the
Yeah.
pounding. But I think it works well when you say walk-in. That's right where it comes in, because
Yeah.
music, man, music.
That's right.
All right, go ahead and play her.
All right, stand by, and we are rolling. Living in this great big house, it's white, it's dark, it's
it's cold. Remembering how it used to be before I sold my soul. Started something and I know the end is far from near. But I only got me 30 more months and then I'm out of here. And I'm gonna keep on moving and I'm not looking back. Before I die, I'm gonna be the king of the world, and I know I'm on the right path. There's a calm before the storm, a calm before the storm. So you know you have been warned. There's a calm before the storm. Stuck here in forsaken land, my weapon, my only friend. I can't get close to no one, cause it always seems to end. Rico bought it late last week, and Danny the week before. Down every corner, on almost every street, and behind every door. You don't have to ask me what I'm doing this for. I'm doing it for God and country, and I gotta keep on doing it. But there's a calm before the storm, a calm before the storm. Baby, from the day that I was born, it's a calm before the storm. Knocking on my door one day were two men in uniform. I spent over 20 years in this man's army, so I know this ain't the norm. They said, we regret to tell you, but your child's not coming home. Hit me like a bullet, straight through my heart. My body went numb. Only thing that I could ask them, they give up a fight. They said if it weren't for them, you know 8 others would be dead. And I said, it still don't make it right. There's a calm before the storm, a calm before the storm. So you know you have been warned. It's a calm before the storm, a calm before the storm. Before the storm, from the day we were born, it's a calm before the storm. Living in this great big house, it's white, it's dark, it's cold.
Get a little bit too busy towards the end there again, and you just
I thought about adding a roll in there while it was, but I think I'll just keep it quiet at the end.
Keep it. Remember, sometimes less is more.
Yeah. I was like, oh, let's see how this sounds.
All right, we're gonna try it again.
That doesn't work.
All right, go ahead.
Go. Roll it.
Living in this great big house, it's white, it's dark, it's cold. Remembering how it used to be before I sold my soul. Started something and I know
but I only got me 30 more months, and then I'm out of here, and I'm gonna keep on moving, and I'm not looking back. Before I die, I'm gonna be the king of the world, and I know I'm on the right path. There's a calm before the storm, a calm before the storm, so you know you have been warned. There's a calm before the storm. Stuck here in forsaken land, my weapon, my only friend. I can't get close to no one, 'cause it always seems to end. Rico bought it late last week, and Danny the week before. On every corner, on almost every street, and behind every door. You don't have to ask me what I'm doing this for. I'm doing it for God and country, and I gotta keep on doing. But there's a calm before the storm, a calm before the storm. Maybe from the day that I was born, it's a calm before the storm. Knocking on my door one day were two men in uniform. I spent over 20 years in this man's army, so I know this ain't the norm. They said, we regret to tell you, but your child's not coming home. Hit me like a bullet, straight through my heart. My body went numb. Only thing that I could ask them, they give up a fight. They said if it weren't for them, you know 8 others would be dead. And I said, it still don't make it right. There's a calm before the storm, a calm before the storm, so you know you have been warned. It's a calm before the storm, a calm before the storm. It's a calm before the storm. From the day we were born, it's a calm before the storm. Living in this great big house, it's white, it's dark, it's cold.
Still a rogue, simple hit, but much more gooder. Much gooder. Much gooder. I think next time.
We'll have it. I'll have it.
Zabooming says, old guys still rock. The shirt is top level.
Thank you so
Wow,
much.
you all have inspiring shirts today.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, we're going to give this a quick listen too.
Living in this great big house, it's white, it's dark, it's cold. Remembering how it used to be before I sold my soul. Started something and I know the end is far from near. But I only got me 30 more months, and then I'm out of here, and I'm gonna keep on moving, and I'm not looking back. Before I die, I'm gonna be the king of the world, and I know I'm on the right path. There's a calm before the storm, a calm before the storm, so you know you have been warned. There's a calm before the storm. Stuck here in forsaken land, my weapon, my only friend. I can't get close to no one, 'cause it always seems to end. Rico bought it late last week, and Danny the week before. On every corner, on almost every street, and behind every door. You don't have to ask me what I'm doing this for. I'm doing it for God and country, and I gotta keep on doing. But there's a calm before the storm. A calm before the storm. Baby, from the day that I was born, it's a calm before the storm. Knocking on my door one day were two men in uniform. I spent over 20 years in this man's army, so I know this ain't the norm. They said, we regret to tell you, but your child's not coming home. Hit me like a bullet, straight through my heart. My body went numb. Only thing that I could ask them, did they give up a fight? They said, if it weren't for them, you know 8 others would be dead. And I said, it still don't make it right. There's a calm before the storm. Calm before the storm. So you know you have been warned. It's a calm before the storm. A calm before the storm. It's a calm before the storm. From the day we were born, it's a calm before the storm. Living in this great big house, it's white, it's dark, it's cold.
I thought that was great.
Yeah.
I thought that's exactly what I was looking for.
All right.
That's a keeper.
I'll get it cleaned up, and I think it'll be in 1, maybe 2 takes next time.
All right. Hold on so you can listen to it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That sounds good.
All right. Good work today, gentlemen. 2 songs
right.
in.
Well, we got a couple things accomplished. And some things are better than nothing at all.
That's right. It's progress.
Progress. Yeah, so. But yeah, folks, I mean, I want to thank you again for, of course, hanging out with us as usual. Tamara, Zeke, of course, will be on bright and early in the morning. What do you think, about like 8-ish?
Yeah, 8 a.m.
About 8 a.m.?
Yep, always 8 a.m.
Always 8 a.m. and of course on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays as well at 8 a.m. on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube, playing all your favorite games. And
That's why I'm so tired and cranky all the time.
He's always tired and cranky. Yeah. He needs to sleep at night, not be going pew, 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 pew. But anyways, I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank Evan for coming in and hanging out and putting down some drum stuff. Of course, I want to thank Zeke for being there in the control room, pushing all them funky buttons because they're kind of crazy. You know what I mean? And again, I'm Carl Burkes.
Says, good jobs you done today, and Zeke, I will catch you next time, my good friend.
Go Bills.
All right.
Go Sabres.
Thank you so much again for hanging with us today. Again, I'm Carl Burkes Remedy, and as always, peace and love to you.
Peace and chicken grease. Toodles noodles.
And there we go.
Yeah.
All right. Next week I'm in Toronto, but week after I believe I shall return.
All right.
I shall see you then.
All right. When you leaving next week?
Yeah, I'll be gone. I'm actually leaving.
You know it's hotter than Valhalla, it's brighter than the sun, and I'm wishing and hoping for the rain to come. People looking tired and trees are falling down. You know that insects out are lighting and the birds won't make a sound. Sometimes I'm wishing something would ease the pain, yeah, make the world much greener. What we need is rain, bring on the rain. Let the angels cry, bring on the rain. We all could breathe a sigh. It's so dry, my brain is fried. I'll probably go insane. There's no telling what